Thank you, George. Good evening, everybody.
This is Solo P1. Welcome to Match Day 10 Premier League. Liverpool versus Brighton. I've just done the Brighton and Liverpool game, the Carabao Cup review about a couple of hours ago. That's on my channel, so you can go watch that. Remember to recommend it to your friends. But this one is Match Day 10 Premier League. And I'm going to bring in my coach, he's my partner in crime. He is TOTO. Big up Toto.
Yeah, big up,
how's it going, man?
Yeah, it's going well. Yeah, it's going well.
Yeah, so what we're gonna do now, just take that off there. Rod's probably gonna join us soon because he's doing something at the moment.
Yeah,
so he's probably gonna join us in a minute. So yeah, man, what you think of Liverpool again playing Brighton, but this time at Anfield?
Yeah, I think I'm confident. I think if we can win 3-2 against Brighton with our second team, we should be able to do it with our home team and with an extra bonus at Anfield as well. And I think that we can win. I'm confident, really, really confident. Don't want to sleep on Brighton now because Brighton has got some good players. Brighton have good players and they have a really, really good style of football. But yeah, that's it really. I think I'm confident. Gutted I couldn't get tickets for the match. But yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? Yeah. Do you hear about this? Something Liverpool put out a statement today on Twitter regarding their ticket system, saying that there was a lot of fraudery going around. They've banned like 5,000 people, a lot of fraud ticket outlets saying that the official tickets, so when they get to the game, they can't get in. So Liverpool's clamping down on all that. But what Liverpool should be clamping down on, they should be not clamping down, but they should be changing. They should be changing their ticket system because their ticket system is awful at the moment. You have to queue up. Member, when you do get your membership, you're not guaranteed. You have to get 4 games in a row to register for an away game. Sometimes people only can get to away games where they're situated. To me, I don't mind driving all the way from the south all the way to the north. I don't mind doing that.
Yeah.
But some people can't afford, or some people haven't got a car. Some people can't afford to like go on the training, and book tickets on the flight. You can't do that, can you? So some people are in that situation, and I think they should look. You should, if you can't get to a home game, if you got some people live in London and that, and like certain people live in London, or if they live in Birmingham, or if they live in Wolverhampton, or if they live in certain places of the country, and Liverpool's playing in the local town against the team, maybe in the cup. This might be their only opportunity of the season to get to see Liverpool. So, regarding you have to register 4 games at home to get an away game, I don't really like that system.
And it is quite impossible to get an away game because I got a membership with them, and I was go on the website and say you have to register like 10 away games from last season.
So it's 10 away games now. Whoa.
No, it's either 10, 9. You got to register like 9 away games minimum.
Yeah, but you're not guaranteed.
But away games are impossible to get to.
Yeah, you've been to loads of home games.
Yeah, but away games they are absolutely, like if I wanted to go away to Old Trafford, it's a challenge, and you can't even get to away game because you got to go to away games to get to an away game. But how can you go to an away game if you're not even eligible for an away game? So it's messed up, but you've got to keep on trying, keep on getting on there, getting the ballots and that, and then hopefully it works out.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's the other thing I think they should change, if they can review that, see how it goes. But we can always hope and see what happens. But yeah, so we're gonna do the lineup. Let's bring it up. We're gonna be doing it on lineup builders today. Share the screen. Lineup builder. There you go. There's lineup builder. Very simple, very easy. Probably one of those funny moves today. There you go. Let's zoom that up a bit so we can see that. There you go. Can't be doing that. Wind up there. Bring that in. There you go. Nice and easy. Very simple. Very easy. So it's match day 10. Who's going in goals?
Gallagher.
All right, let's get these up. Oh, sorry.
It's all right. Gallagher goals. Obviously, because Alisson's still injured and Yaros had his game, an amazing game. Back to Kelleher, main keeper. Kelleher.
So we've got Kelleher in goals. Who's going left back?
Tsimikas left back. Gone with Tsimikas because Robbo's had 2 games in a row now, and I think he needs some rest. I don't think he needs to play. Don't need to play at all.
He shouldn't have played against Brighton the other day.
Shouldn't have played, but we need him for the cup. You know what Robbo's like in big games. We needed him for the cup, so I think that's why Slot went with Robbo. But now Tsimikas will take over that role this Saturday. So I think Tsimikas left back. I want to play Robbo 3 times in a row. I want to rest Robbo for big games. So Tsimikas.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do centre backs, Van Dijk, VVD, Van Dijk, and Kanate as our 2 centre backs. Yeah, solid really at the back. You can't really go wrong.
Virgil. What is lineup builder playing up now? Kanate. So there you go.
Right back. I'm going with Trent. I think there's going to be a small changes to the lineup, but I think Trent's going to go right.
Yeah.
Right. Two DMs. I'm gonna go with. I'm going with McAllister and
Gravenberch.
Gravenberch. Because I just think that we need it's Premier League, and I want to win this Premier League this season. I want to win as much games as possible, right? So I just want our lineup that's capable to beat Brighton, and if we can pull out a win with Brighton using our second team, we should be able to pull out a win. But Brighton got some good players. You know that Matoma guy. As soon as he came on last game, he done us.
Yeah, you see, I know.
So
I noticed that when he come on, danger man.
Yeah.
So what we're going for on the wing? This is a tricky one, I guess.
We'll start with the 10 first. On the 10, I'm going with Soboslai. Going with Soboslai in the 10. We've got no depth, have we?
Nope.
We've got no depth. We need to buy a 10 in the summer. Or move Salah up to the 10 and buy a new right winger. There's so many players because we cannot play Sobo week in, week out.
No.
He's going to get tired. Right?
Not reliable.
And he's not reliable. He's not consistent in his performances. Not consistent. He's wearing that 8 as well, and an 8 means a lot. It means a lot, and he's not performing. Last game, a bang average game last game. Yeah, he played better, but it's a bang average performance. We need him. Look, every single player has a bad game. You're going to have a bad game. Where whatever level you play football at, you're going to have a bad game, right? But you need to be consistent. You need to be really, really consistent with your performances to afford a bad game. No player. I don't want no player to have a bad game. It needs to be really, really consistent with performances to afford a bad game. So Szoboszlai hasn't had consistent performances up and down. He can't afford a bad game. He can't afford a bad game at this moment. So he needs to be consistent. Have a good game week in, week out. Yeah, and try not have a bad one.
Yeah, correct.
Every player has a bad game, right? But if he's not cutting the mustard week in, week out, it's bad. It's bad. And Szoboszlai, I'm worried about him. I think we need to have a conversation. I think we already had plenty of conversations with Szoboszlai.
We have.
We don't really have to have a proper. We don't have to have a whole video on it. Having a conversation with Szoboszlai.
You can if you want.
We can. But there's plenty and plenty. Right,
he's not at the moment. He's not playing good at the moment.
We need to perform. We need to perform in this game. If we don't perform, right, we need to move Salah to the 10 or McAllister to the 10 and play Jones in the 6. We need to do that because that works.
I would love McAllister in the 10 and Zubimendi next to Gravenberch.
Zubimendi, yeah, cooking.
If we did get Zubimendi, which we know what Liverpool's like. We're not going to get him.
Yeah. So on the wings, I'm going left wing. I'm going with Diaz. Diaz on the wings. Right wing, because I want to rest Gakpo. Gakpo is a big game player. Cup games are big games.
We're gonna need him against Bayern Leverkusen.
Yeah, we're gonna need
Bayern Leverkusen.
I think Gakpo's the number one left winger, in my opinion. I think Diaz.
Yeah, he is.
He should be. He should be the number one left winger. I think Diaz is a good player. Good player, right? He's too greedy at sometimes. Sometimes his finishing is diabolical. But this season his finishing has been good, but he's back to greediness again, back to default settings. So I don't want that. I don't want from Diaz. If you're through on goal, right, and you got another person on the right hand side of you open, why not pass to the guy on the right hand side?
Thank you.
Yeah, because
no one listens.
Look, play him on through on goal, right? And I can score, but this is the guy on the right hand side of me who's open shot and can just finish that first time. I'm passing to the guy on the right every single time because that's guaranteed a goal. Doesn't matter how good it looks, doesn't matter how powerful the shot is. Our goal is count as one goal. It don't matter, right? Exactly. And with Diaz, at some reason, look, he's skillful, right? He's skillful, right? And you know that South American flair in him. It's normal, right? That's how them players are born to play. Skillful,
yes, of course.
flashy, techie, right? That's That's
Yeah,
how
but that's not all of them do that. But I know what you comes from there.
Yeah.
Tiki-taka football.
Yeah. And Luis Diaz was doing so good this season, so good, and now he's had a couple bad games. I don't want that bad game. I don't want that bad run of form to perform, because I want Diaz to perform this season. I want him to perform. I want every single. Look, you don't have to like him. You don't have to think he's a good player, right? But you want all you perform. I want Diaz to perform this season, because if we got good super performing left wingers, right, we're gonna cook. We're gonna cook this season if we had two performing left winger. We don't want one wing. You don't want one left winger, right, who's bad form, and you got another winger that's a good form. We need a balance. We need consistency. Like Sabo, for example. Who we got to replace Sabo? No one. We got no one in these positions to replace Sabo. I got one player, right, McAllister. But Slot, we don't want to lack in that sixth position, because even though Jones is a decent player, he's not consistent. He's not consistent week in, week out, right? And last game, I don't want to blame him. Last game, he played striker, for Christ's sake. He played striker. Last game, right? Yeah. We can't really fault him for that. But Jones has had a decent run of games, but he's not consistent. Until I see that consistency, McAllister's still going to start there. You know, so effectively, we've got no one to replace Sabo. Jones is not a 10. He is a 6 or an 8. Preferably, I like Curtis Jones playing in the 6 in that deep line, like in the field position. But Sabo, he needs to show up, man. He needs to show up. He's wearing that 8 number, right? People are saying it's the next Steven Gerrard. You know, people shouldn't be.
People just get carried away.
He scores one outfield goal. Yeah, it looks good, but it's still one goal at the end of the day. Look, it's one goal, right? And I want to see that. I want to see them outfield goals most of the game. I want to see him consistently, because he's got the capability to do it. But I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what was going on. So like last season, he was decent. He wasn't horrendous. He was decent, right? But all of a sudden, since all that controversy happened in his life, it's gone downhill, and I don't know what is going on with him. Don't know what's going on with him at the moment. Look, the best thing we can do is try him in the 6, in a DM position.
Who?
Sabo. That is the best thing we can try right now. Is he going to start over McAllister and Gravenberch? No.
He's going to be a bench player. If we bring in another 10, he's going to be a bench player.
You know how we'll line it up? I would shift Salah to the 10 and get a new right winger in the summer. It's exactly what I would do. Will Slot do that? I don't know. But that's what I would do. Main striker, I'm going with Darwin Núñez. Main striker. Darwin Núñez. I think he's been playing decent so far. I want that good run of form to continue. I want him to score this game. I want him to score or assist. Score assist, preferably score, because he's a 9. He should be scoring goals. So I want him to score this game. And yeah, that's my lineup. That's my lineup for tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Saturday.
Totally agree. And that's it, man. There we go. We came and we're gone. This is the one where you can just do anytime, mate. The match preview.
Yeah.
I'm very tired. I know I've been busy. Well, I've been busy today. Up and down. But I wanted to get this video out the way, because tomorrow, I don't think I'll be doing a video tomorrow because my time off. Formula One's on. I will be watching a bit of that and just chilling for Saturday. And Saturday we've got Formula One, then we've got flipping football. But the good thing about it, that the match day does not land on the same day as Formula One, because Formula One is on a Sunday. Well, I know we've got qualified on Saturday, but that's only for an hour, innit? But the match day, won't land on the same time as qualifying either. So that's good. And that's what I want. It's one of them. But yeah, man. Toto, thanks for that, man. I'm sorry I didn't help you today on it. I put the names in, but you done most of the talking. I was just out of it today. But man, 43-1, match day 10, Liverpool versus Brighton, man. What's your predicted score?
Predicted score, I'm going
I think we're going to win. I've got 100% confidence in myself.
2-1.
I think it's going to be 3-1.
Brighton can score.
Yeah, Brighton will score, but I think we're going to... I don't like... And obviously... No, I don't know, I don't know if Brighton's going to score. Remember, Virgil's there this time, and Kanate and Trent.
Yeah, it's going to be hard.
It's not the same defense as before.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be 3. You know what? 3-1. I'm going for 3-0 Liverpool.
I think if Brighton does score, we have a set piece. They got. I think they'll have Lewis Dunk playing, big centre half. So he'll probably, somehow get one, maybe.
Yeah.
I think Lewis Dunk is a good centre half. I think I don't rate him highly, but I think he's decent. He's good for Brighton. He did go for England. When we were talking about England, I always thought that Lewis Dunk should start. But again, Mark Gray, he made his performance in the England squad. But Lewis Dunk is a decent centre half, big guy. I think last season when Van Dijk was unbeaten in all aerial duels, he was the only person that beat him once. He was the only person that beat him to a header. So not the biggest thing, but he's the one that stopped Virgil's streak of the. I don't like getting into stats, you know me, so I don't like getting into stats, but he was the only one who beat Van Dijk in the air that season, the only person. So he could probably get up for a set piece, maybe, but I'm sure Van Dijk won't let that happen again, or Kanate, because different team this time. So yeah.
Kanate,
yeah. But yeah, different team.
All right then. So that's it, man. We're going to be heading off. Big up to everybody. Was just text me. He said he's in some doing something on his something to his private thing, so I'm gonna leave him to it. I'm gonna be heading off now. It's 9:30. Happy Halloween. That's what I mean. Everyone's out enjoying this. That's where I'm going now. So everybody, remember to smack that like button. See you later, guys. Let's get the trailer up before we go. For everybody who said that Liverpool, look, we've gone through Liverpool. Look. We've gone through this season. We've only been beaten once in all competitions. And also everybody who hated Liverpool, eat that.
Where's your big mouth now? Where's your big fucking fat mouth now?
And we're up,